I think when you look at some of these other defenses, you referenced it, Jim. You think about, Seattle or the Denver Broncos. What they really had was guys up front that just would beat matchups. And whether you tried to chip, Von Miller or Michael Bennett or any of those players, you couldn't slow those guys down. New England isn't really built that way. It's a great defense, but not because they have, 4 horses up front that just flat out rush the passer. That's not how they're designed. And so for that reason, I would go with Atlanta as well. The other aspect of it is there really isn't anybody that matches up great with Julio Jones. Malcolm Butler did a nice job on Antonio Brown with help, but he also was a similar body type. It's a pretty good matchup for Malcolm Butler. They don't have anybody, and quite honestly, no one really does, that can kind of stay there with Julio. That's a problem, I think.
It's a game of chess. I can't wait to see how this plays out, especially with the background, Dan Quinn, knowing what the Patriots do as the defensive guy with the Seahawks a few years ago.
It's going to be a big plus for this matchup. I mean, I'm going to tell you this. It will be what the Patriots do defensively, nobody will clearly know, but it will be truly fascinating to see what and how they choose to handle all of this offense they got to deal with.
Can we just ask for one thing? No blowout, right?
Well, you know what? You can never guarantee those things, but I'm hoping not. It clearly is set up that it wouldn't be, as long as there's no turnovers, because you got 2 guys that are good with football. They don't throw picks. Yeah. More than likely, it's not going to be that way.